Sometimes you are talking with Dr. Hanna for minutes at a time and suddenly you realize he's been teaching you this entire time.
He is so humble that people don't realize what an amazing treasure that we have here in Houston.
Dr. Hanna has a great ability to wed biblical exposition and systematic theology.
You realize that he's weaving life and truth together in a way in which God has always intended the Bible to be.
Ken Hanna is a continual learner, and I think to be a good professor, a good teacher, means you have to be a good student, and that never stops.
He has his vision and a capacity to be a magnet to students who are really hungry to know about Jesus Christ and to learn His Word.
Two contributions that Dr. Hanna leaves is his work called From Moses to Malachi and From the Gospels to Glory. It's his exploring the Old and the New Testaments. These two volumes combined give you a survey of the entire Scriptures. This will be invaluable as an enduring contribution to our students.
Well, I've appreciated Dr. Hanna because he's a Canadian, first of all. But more important than that, he loves the Lord, he loves His Word, and he loves the students, and he's been able to combine those in a passionate presentation.
And he does so with a winsome personality. He makes learning the Bible fun, enjoyable, and memorable.
And then certainly he's had a huge impact on just Houston, Texas, because he fought very, very hard for the Houston campus for many years.
He has had a chance to explore with students what DTS can offer.
And then he's got that I can do it and I'm willing to do it attitude. He's not whining or complaining, wondering how this is going to fit in his schedule. He doesn't even consider that. He just jumps at the opportunity to advance what God wants done through the ministry of DTS.
What he did with the Houston Extension has been absolutely amazing.
To bring the professors and the library and the classes that were required to do that is just nothing short of amazing.
It'll be a long-term legacy, as he was kind of the one who made things happen and brought the DTS Extension site to an Extension campus.
You could go through all different parts of this city and see the impact of his teaching. Not only has he impacted these people, but those people are out throughout Houston impacting our community.
Dr. Hanna has influenced and led many people by his soft-spoken strength and the manner in which he carries his life.
He speaks out of the experiences of his life, and he always leads out of who he is.
He would be somebody in my life that had modeled the fruits of the Spirit and has challenged me through that to do that as well.
I think the thing that amazes me about Ken Hanna is the fact that he is such a servant and follower when he is so gifted also as a leader.
I want to be Dr. Hanna when I grow up.
Everybody jokingly calls him the Energizer Bunny. He really appears to not ever run out of energy.
In the midst of leading our staff meetings or just in the middle of his teaching, he loved to throw in things so that people would laugh and smile.
He just had that sort of sense of humor that just gave everybody a sense of comic relief.
You know, Dr. Hanna always has a funny joke that he would say. He said, you know, Moses just began his ministry at 80, so he figured he had a lot of years to go.
He's only 80 years of age, and it seems to me that with his giftedness and his experience, we could sure do with him for a little while longer.
And many don't know that Dr. Hanna was called out of retirement to come here to be the leader of DTS Houston, and as we move forward, we actually are going to build upon the legacy that he leaves.
Dr. Hanna's influence is profound, for sure.
He has brought a rich background of leadership. He's brought an energy that is undying. He's brought a commitment to our vision that has been exemplary.
There are so many people in ministry that don't make it, that don't finish well. And when I think of Dr. Ken Hanna, I think here's a man who's finished well.